Hello, guys. Hi, Alpha. Hi, No Wave. Hi, Thocky. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. My, I had another cam link die on me. Bro, these things here are trash. I need to, like, get a different brand or something. What are you guys up to today? Freebird75? Yeah, I was a bit hesitant to do this one here, honestly, just because I know the other Freebird TKLs haven't shipped out yet, but I figured we can at least see how this one here feels or, like, is in comparison. I don't have the other Freebird anymore, but what's up, Voxel? How you doing, dude? Compliment? Already? Bro, you know what would never not work? Unlike my cam link? I know me and you would never not work, bro. We'd always work. Hopefully you're having a great day today, Voxel. Did you hear about the Glacier 80 extras? What happened? Did something happen to them? The extras? Sorry guys, I also have a bit of a headache. So if I seem like I'm a little bit out of it today, it's because I low-key am. Hitting the stream 3 days in a row? What's going on, Vist? How you doing, dude? What's up, Derek? How you doing? What's up, Keyboard, Tree Finger, Lorenz? What's going on, man? How you doing? I'm doing okay. It's a little bit of a headache. Saw the guide you made, man. Can't wait to share it with my friends. Yeah, I don't know how some spelling mistakes got, like, put into that. I think it's just when we copied it over to, like, the website or something like that. Look at this stud. I'm trying to FB with him. Huh? What? Yeah, dude, it was a fun guide to write. Like, I've been wanting to do something like that for forever, and it was cool that they hit me up for it. So, you have a headache too? Yeah, I don't know, something tonight. Yeah, just, so it does have gummy O-ring support, but the one we have is only top mount, which I think last time we did the Freebird, I didn't like the O-ring on the Freebird TKL, if I remember correctly. Hair looking good. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. What's up, Tubbo? How you doing, man? It's going over here. Been kind of a rough week, thanks to the compliment, Voxel. Rough like busy, rough like bad. How rough we talking about, dude? Snick rep. Thank you so much for the tier 1, bro.
Look at this stud. On the way to a year. Keep it 100%, homie.
We'll try. We'll try to always keep it just 100 for you, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Have you used a TKL where gummy O-ring worked? The Kaze. The Kaze was probably the best rendition of that, honestly. For TKLs. The one that I think was my least favorite, believe it or not, was the Cloudline. I didn't like the Cloudline O-ring. I was like, what is this? Just like a little tag. Fix boards. Hey Alex, do you think Parallel Sequence is a budget endgame worthy? Lorenz? I personally feel like the Sequence is such a good keyboard. I honestly think that the Sequence is fantastic. That you'll enjoy it no matter kind of like what is going on with that board. Well, let me put it this way here. The Sequence is a little bit higher pitched. So if you like higher pitched sounds, then you'll probably like the Sequence. The Hex GB is live. Yeah, dude. People have been, I wonder how it's doing. I wonder how that particular unit is doing. Should add some Loctite to my stabs and now they sound mint. Were you using, what's it called? Permatex before? Parallel keyboards are top tier O-rings. Yeah, plus they work with Durox stabs, which is nice too. When can we expect your setup tour? Funny enough, my girlfriend was asking that today. I did a shit ton of cleaning today. The cleaning was with the intention of getting the setup ready to do some filming. Like, well, just not like, oh, everything's like in place. Just like good enough I'm gonna do one more once over, and then I'm gonna do it for you guys. But I actually the process of cleaning up everything has started today, because I literally cleaned up a crap ton in this room today. Can't wait. Me too, bro. I bought into the Hex 3C. Accidentally got Alu bottom though. Keck W. Were you looking for something else? Dude, I don't know why there's so much dust in my room today. Got a dusty room. Did you want the polycarbonate? What's up, Kim Lynn? How you doing? Just want to ask about your website. Could you add one page about pre-built keyboards? See, I don't want to add something that I don't know too much about, because I feel like I would have to start investing in pre-builts to kind of like dip my toes in that water type thing. You know? I was looking for a keycap set like the Miami Nights vibe. Check Originative. Maybe they have something. Is that even around anymore? Thank you guys. Appreciate the hydrate. It gets cold here in Texas finally, so hoodie weather is pretty nice. Yo, it's crispy outside and I like that. Let's reduce that headache. We're trying. We're gonna try our best today. Hopefully hopefully hydration will help. But I've been like on my water game today though. So we have the keys for all Freebird75 today. Oh, by the way, funny story today. I went to quickly grab some lunch, right? And I assume it kind of looked like they were on a date. This couple was on a date. I don't know. I'm just remembering this now. I had like a weird, maybe it was like their like first date or something, but like they were crossing the street and they looked like they were in their early 20s. And the guy, like the street light hadn't gone for like the pedestrians to cross, and the guy like tried to grab the girl's hand, and was like, "Watch this," and he like jaywalks, and the girl like slipped out of the hand and was just like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Where's the adventure in you?" Just like, that's so cringe. What adventure? Jaywalking across the street? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, dude? Oh, it's so weird, bro. I got weird tingly vibes on me when that happened. And then he just like continued walking and she like waited and was like, that's fucking weird, dude. Getting hit by a car is a journey? Yeah, pretty much. Cringe AF. I'm a bit of a bad boy. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a bit of a bad boy. Yeah. I also don't wash my hands when I take a shit. Yeah, it's just bad vibe. I don't know. Like I in my head, I'm like, is he trying to like look cool, or on the other hand, if a girl did that, she'd be a keeper. I mean, yeah, there'd be a match in paradise, I suppose. So nice. Yuku, thank you so much for the Prime for 5 months. Appreciate you. Hopefully, you're having a great day today. Yeah, I got like second hand embarrassment to like the next level, bro. Like when you feel like the embarrassment on your body. Like you need to like go home and wash it off. Pretty much, dude. I fucked myself by using 2 boards with split and regular backspace. What do you mean? Like you have to go back and forth? Name is Bobby J. Walker, and you know what I'm all about. Yeah. I don't know. Just the things people do to impress other people. Which, catching up on yesterday's VOD before this stream and had just gotten to the part about elitism in the hobby, I'll be real, my most used keyboard is the Keychron C2 that I modded. Dude, I so strongly agree that money does not equal like level of keyboard. Look, this keyboard here, dude, I've been using this all day long. It's so good. Like, I have to admit, this is like, if I was just left with this, I'd be completely happy. It sounds good. It feels good. I like it much better without the weight inside of it. So I'm pretty happy with this. All right. Everything's so packaged nicely. Kind of don't want to take it all apart. This is the Zoom TKL, yeah. Okay, I'm going to move this foam or whatever this is to the side. Is this the top case? Dude, it feels like I'm unwrapping Christmas presents. God damn. I put the wrong wire in my stabs, but I'm too lazy to take out the whole thing. I've been there, done that. packaging versus yesterday is the way better. Oh yeah, yesterday's packaging was, the Zoom packaging was not that great. I do like me a 75. Is this available for pre-order? Definitely feels like a Christmas present. The seafoam green? What's the color did we get? I think this is like a turquoise kind of thing. I'm not too sure what color this would actually be. Has a tint of green in it. Oh, the Freebird or the Zoom. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't think this one here is available for order yet. When's the Key Cult giveaway? No
Alexotos, thanks for stopping in last night.
Bro, Fuzzinator, I really enjoyed your stream, man. It was fun. I like watching people have fun, man. Makes me happy. Oh yeah, so this is definitely taking from the aesthetic I remember of the Freebird. The fuck are these? Are those from when they tapped the... Okay, we'll have to maybe take some stuff apart here. I think we have to get rid of these things inside. I was having a good time. Yeah, man, I'm glad. Bro, how are you building a new keyboard every day? I basically do this for a living now. So people send them boards, or people like want things shown off, or etc. So sometimes people send me things, and I get lucky enough to have enough clients this month. But like next month, I don't think I have a whole ton of commissions. So next month is gonna be pretty like back to normal. But then like it happens. Like I'll notice like some months everything, then some other months nothing. Are you a full-time content creator? I'm a full-time streamer. Does that count still? It's fun. I enjoy it. Hollywood, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate that, dude. Hopefully you're having a good one today. For your most wholesome guy in the keyboard community, love your content. Thank you, Fueled. I appreciate that. Because Alex is hella rich. Yeah, dude, these are all my keyboards. Everything you guys see on stream is mine. I keep it in like a closet. I wish. You're a full-time hottie? Huh? Love your stream? Thank you, Non-Oops. I appreciate you. A day in the life? Bro, day in the life is not that interesting with me. Day in the life is basically this. I wake up, make some coffee, which I found out, by the way, I've been doing the pour over very wrong. My ratio is completely shit because I got a scale now. Make my coffee, load up my emails, try to respond to emails, do some other work for a company that I'm still commissioned by, not keyboard related, then do novel key stuff, then do my own stuff, then stream, then I chill for 2 hours because it's not healthy if I work until midnight. That's pretty much my entire day. Sometimes I'll take a little break. That's it. Big Max, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the
Glad
Prime,
you're enjoying
dude.
streaming. I always love watching.
It's fun. Like, I definitely enjoy streaming. I'll tell you that much. I really, really enjoy it. This is a nice color. So this is taking all the aesthetics of the Freebird TKL and just moving into a exploded 75. Literally, this looks exactly the same from what I recall. Yeah. Stuff afterwards. But for now, let's open up some of the other stuff here. All I heard is wake up and be sexy. I wish that was the case, dude. You ever wake up and think about giving away a key call? I wish I can give you guys everything that I have, but then I would have nothing. And it would make content creation probably a little difficult. Okay, what do we got here? Little hot swap PCB. You can see the marks from when the stabs were, whoever used this last. That's pretty funny. This is what, imagine this, but like in a bigger radius. That's what Permatex does. So we have some different options here. It looks like we have a split backspace, 6.25 or 7U. Okay, we have some different options for things, which is nice. Split left, but no ISO support. Interesting. I'm not sure why that is. Do people typically do split left shift without having ISO? Have you guys ever done that? Been following you for a year, the love is still strong? Dude, Blasphemous, I appreciate you, man. It's crazy, man. Time flies by. Like, I find if you find yourself a good community, thank you, man, for the 12 months, dude. I appreciate that. If you find yourself like a really solid community, like it just, time like literally flies by. It's wild. What's all this stuff? It's all foam. The lack of flex cuts. Yeah, it doesn't have any flex cuts, which is nice. It looks like this is to either match the inside of the case or something. Mr. Thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate the gifted, man. To Thocology. This is dense. Feels like a piece of rubber, but I'm not too sure. Maybe silicone. It definitely is a. This has like a very strong smell to it. Like it smells like fresh rubber, which is like neither a good or bad thing for me. I don't mind it, but there's definitely like a rubbery smell coming from this. It is quite dense though. Tell you that much. You can use split left shift to stuff like ANSI, DE. Oh, okay, interesting. Alex, Mr. Odos gaming, or sorry, Mr. Odos doing anything nice for Halloween? I'm probably just gonna stream, to be honest with you, dude. I'm probably literally just gonna stream and then call it a day. I like streaming, so I'll probably just stream. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So these are, I think, 2 different materials, but I'm not too sure which one's which. No labeling on anything. Spooky stream? We can think of a spooky thing to do. I don't know what we do though. This is the plate? Let's see what the plate is. Daddy Alex, how's it going? I have a bit of a headache. Are you gonna be Tim for Halloween? That would be funny, dude. That would be funny. Bit of a headache today, but I didn't want to miss stream. It just like appeared just as like, I don't know, 20 minutes before I was gonna go live. But we're gonna stream anyways. Sorry I ripped this. How do you guys open your Christmas presents? This is pretty much what I do. I just say fuck it. I hate doing it in all nice. Tweezer typing test on Halloween. Maybe we'll do that because it'll be scary. I like the color of this though. This is quite nice. It's like a turquoise. Isn't that quite blue? It has a bit of green. I use an axe. I always just rip things to shreds when I was just a kid. Just destroyed things, dude. All right, let's put the feet on first before we get too far into this. It is an Alu plate, yeah. So this is a 75 from Keebs for All. Oh, I had it pulled up. Let me pull it back up here. Freebird75. So this is, no, this is the TKL. Hold on, my bad. It's 169. It looks like for early access. So that's until the 24th, and then it goes up to 179. There's 4 different colors: navy, black, e-white, and lilac. Hot swap ANSI or ISO, and there's 4 different plate materials. This does have dual mounting, but we're not going to be showcasing that today because we did not get an O-ring. And nor do I think this is, I don't know if this prototype can do that, but, so it says silicone case dampener, but I'm not too sure which one we got here. So 169 for the time being. We'll judge it based off of that. This is a pre-order, it says. It says Q1 2023 for delivery. Oh no, sorry, this is group buy, my mistake. However, again, I can't ignore the fact that the Freebird TKL also isn't quite delivered yet. So take with a grain of salt. Got Keeb mail coming in soon. Ooh, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, I think this camera needs to be restarted, but it's okay. We'll deal with it today. Shiny, thank you so much for the Prime, dude.
To my favorite Canadian streamer.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, my cam links have all been just like shitting the bed lately. I think I need to spend some, unfortunately, spend some money on fixing them all or buying new ones. Would the Zoom TKL or the QK60 be a better bang for your buck, regardless of form factor? IMO, I personally think the QK60 is a very, very, very good deal for what you get. But truth be told, I think either or are actually like insane value for what you're buying. And I will give this slight edge to the zoom, simply because I don't know, the aesthetic of it was like just like interesting, and also Bluetooth out of the box. Bluetooth kind of nice. What's up, Pancake? All right, there is some like little marks. I don't know. Again, I don't know how much of this is just because it's a prototype or this has been used. Seems like there's a few little marks here and there on the ano. I can't seem to. I don't know if it's like a. I don't know what the hell it is. There also seems to be just some like. I don't know if this is like damage. You guys can probably kind of see it when I close it together here. Let's see. Will it show? Not really. Yeah, kind of. You can see it right there. Some damage here on this. But aesthetic-wise, this is literally identical from what I recall to the TKL. It does have a pretty visible seam, which I don't know if I like there, quite honestly. I don't know if it kind of interacts well with the curves over here. So, oh no, what happened? What's up, King? How you doing? Alex, what just happened to get VIA compatibility wired model and when he did his review? What happened? The VIA compatible wired model? Oh, it does have Bluetooth. Oh, my bad. I don't know. I think they're honestly, you can't go wrong either way. They're both insane value between the Zoom and the QK60. Yeah, you're right. It does have Bluetooth. I forgot about that. But yeah, literally the exact same aesthetic. It has the word Freebird over here, which hate it or love it, it's there. The only thing different that I don't recall being on the other board is this like front little lip over here. I don't recall that being on the TKL. Looking to that board for a while, is the 60 worth it? Which one? The QK60? I like the QK60. Turned out great. Actually, I kind of want to use mine. Maybe I'll use it tomorrow or something. Inside we have like a little, is that like a goose or a duck or something? And then we have the KFA logo. Okay though, let's build this thing up. Let's get some stabilizers out. Let's move this stuff to the side. We do have a hot swap PCB. What else do we got here? We have screws and O-rings for a burger mount top, and we have daughter board and a cable. So not terrible, not terrible. A Freebird. I have not tried the Freebird 60. No, what caps are we using? I haven't decided yet. Not too sure. Mark, what's going on, bro?
Good to see you live, Alexotos.
Dude, it's good to see you here. How you doing? Actually, if you guys want to see the QK60, it's literally right here. Like I said, it's nice. The QK60 is really pretty. It has a lot going for it that they did right. It's one of the better value keyboards on the market right now, IMO. But again, it's a 60, and I'm not trying to take away things from a 60. I know a lot of people prefer their arrow keys. A shit ton of people prefer their arrows. Freebird 60 was trash, IMO. What made it trash? I am curious. All right. Was it just not good, like quality-wise? All right, so let's move this to the side and let's start lubing some of these guys. Nah, fam. Take those away. Huh? Take what away? What are we taking away? On Alice at function plus ESDF. What does that do? What's up, keyboard KB? Sorry guys, dude, if I seem like completely out of it and just like completely out of the loop, my head is just like not feeling like 100 today. But let's get these things lubed. I feel like anecdotally, I saw a lot of people have issues with their Freebird 60 or TKLs, like missing pieces. I think I watched Hipyo build his Freebird TKL, and it just came with like the wrong PCB. Again, these are just things that I think are worth mentioning. I don't know. Keeps Roll's been like pretty good with sending most people stuff. So I don't know if it's just like a one-off thing or just a bad batch of things, but keep it in mind if you decide to purchase this keyboard. I love how like we have no idea what's going on. Dude, it's because my head is just pounding, dude. My head is just like, it is not with it today, dude. All right, there's one. I'm only here to sow chaos. Thanks, T15. I don't know. Have they done partial fulfillment for that, or is it just like everything for Freebird TKL that they haven't fulfilled? I really get headaches. Honestly, don't remember what that feels like. That is a great thing, dude. This is probably I've had 2 since I moved into this new place. This is like the second one I think I've gotten. Thank you, Ultima. Did you get the silicone pad for the case? I know KFA didn't get it. I got 2 of them. I literally got 2. So that was pretty crazy to me. Your macro pad looks like shaved ice cream. Want to take a bite? It's my little koi fish. Got you, my guy? Thanks, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that again, Ultima. Exogen usually always works. What's the active ingredient in Exogen, or whatever that is? I find none of the headache stuff really helps all that much. Oh, TPK, I get headaches quite often, to be honest. I don't know why that is. I've been like sipping on water like all day long today too. So right now we're using 205G0 for the lube on our stabilizer. So anywhere where plastic meets plastic, we are going to use 205G0. It's aspirin, if I recall. I've never even heard of that brand. Like, ever. I'm not a pharmacist, but I happen to have one. Maybe talk to your doctor about Imatrex? Is that like another like specific one? I'm debating which Treasure Type 9 finish I want. The Black Mirror finish does look nice. What are the other options, Vistafer? They sent me out one of their prototype like brass ones, I think. I'll show you guys again later. That color there I'm considering making the swap to. Isn't the US the only place to advertise medication? No, they done advertisements for like medication here in Canada. What's up, Dale? How you doing? The macro pad's called the Treasure Type 9. I don't think I have any commands for it, unfortunately. What happened to the macro pad giveaway? Oh, I got confirmation of it. Let's do Fearness.
21 months already. Thank you, Alex, for the stream yesterday. I watched the VOD and you helped me with deciding on the Zoom TKL Alexotos.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. And I'm hoping you like it, man. Wait, what was I going to look up? I forgot now what I was going to do. Oh, I was going to see what other keyboards we're doing this week. Let's do... Hold on. Let's do the giveaway for that on Screen Schedule. Are you guys down to do it on Friday? Can we do it on Friday? During the, I think we're doing the Luna on Friday. Let's do it Friday, dude. And we'll give away one of the macro pads from Treasure Types. Okay? Wave depth.
Are you a hugger? Because I plan a hug for when I see you in November less than 3.
Let's do it, dude. Oddly enough, I kinda am. But it's like, not traditional hugs. I do like one of those, like, you grab, a person's arm and do one of these type things. But thank you for the tier 2, bro. I appreciate that wave depth. So nice.
4 months,
Kimberly.
but feels like I've known you forever.
I see what you did there. Dude, it's crazy. Like, there are certain people that I watch as well. That's just like, dude, you feel like you've been vibing with them forever, you know? Treasure Type's backpack? Wait, what? Backpack? Which Luna are you building? I'm pretty positive TKL. Wait, Pancake, we're doing the TKL, right? Oh, Pancake, is the other stuff gonna come in time? Because I don't think, have I gotten it yet? I don't think I've gotten it yet, right? If I see IRL, I'm doing way more than hugging. Huh? Avo, I feel like, me and you would get up to some mischief or something, you know? Amatrix is the brand name generic called Sumatrepan? Interesting. Getting that IRL HG, oh, bro, you guys get so sussy, dude. You guys are out of control some days. I literally, like I said, Tim is the infection that started all this. You can use what's in the box. Okay, sounds good. Are you going to be building a new Matrix Lab Corsa? I am. Funny enough, I'm just going to tell you guys because I think it's funny. So they told me they were going to send me a taro color, right? So I opened up the box and I'm like, oh, this is not taro. This is like a really pretty beige. I looked and I think it was linen, like the color linen that they have offering. So I messaged them just to like let them know that I won't be looking at the taro one because they sent linen, and I have no quarrels with that because I like the way the linen one looks. Turns out that I think they got me and Shoobs mixed up. So it has like a little OLED, and I think Shoobs' logo will pop up, but I'm going to leave it there because now Shoobs is part of my work environment. Good old Shoobs, dude. So I think we have Mr. Shoobs' Corsa, and he has my Corsa. Yeah, EDT, yeah. So that's maybe a little cute thing. I'm gonna message him later. That way, we can coordinate. You know, I haven't talked to Mr. Shoobs in a while. Big Paw getting a little Samoyed on the screen. Yeah, should be pretty fun, pretty cute. One more stab. Oh, is he going back to school? It's like what Hamaji did, right? Hamaji went back to school too. I really like Hamaji's content. Hamaji is just like infectiously like happy. It's a different vibe. It's really nice. That's why I like it. Alex, does that mean no face cam stream for the Matrix board then? I'm not gonna cosplay as Shoobs. Only Shoobs can be Shoobs. I'm not gonna attempt. I've seen some streamers insert the tip of a blade in this. What? Insert the tip of a blade into the stab housing? Are they trying to like make it rough or something? Why would they do that? I can't think of any logical reason for that. Wildcat does that? So what does that do? I want to see a blindfolded build. Maybe we'll do that for Halloween. Maybe we'll do like blindfolded stuff. What is that? He's adding the holy mod? So he's, okay, so is he holy modding? Is he like scratching it up inside? He like scratches it up and widens it? He's carving a groove for the wire? Interesting. I wonder what property that actually like gives the stabilizer. Is it to like do something with the sound? Can we see an entire build with feet only? That's an OnlyFans. That's for the premium members. That good old feet build, you know? I just got the Bakaneko 65 as my first board. Does not come with any foam. Do you think it needs any? Nah. I built the Bakaneko 65. I do not think it needs foam. At all. Post the link, baby. That's TBA, you know what I mean? The Foot 65. The FJ 65, bro. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, dude. Is that the 2023 special? It'll be special, all right. Huh? You got a tentative date for that Moondrop keyboard build? I think first week of November. FJ69, okay. Do you think the Zoom TKL would sound good with long pulls on an alu plate? Yes, I think you'd probably have to remove the internal weight. Well, just don't order it. I don't think it comes with it, does it? We learned the best from the sussy master? Okay. Bruh, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for 8 months of being here, man. That means a lot. Did this come in a box? Oh, it did.
You woo.
Thank you, dude. Oh, didn't mean to get rid of all these. Alex, when are we getting more info on the NK Star Wars keycaps? When you guys get more info, listen here, guys. You guys know I can't divulge any information about anything. Y'all already know that, dude. That'll be up to Big Mike. If you guys want the most up-to-date novel key stuff, I'll pay you, huh? If you guys want the most up-to-date novel key stuff, join their Discord. Well, it's a Discord I help them make. It's nice. I post usually everything there first. Don't know for Alex to spill the beans? There's no beans to be spilled. I'm not a bean spiller, you know what I mean? I don't spill the beans. When are you going to divulge the information about something? Brutal, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the hair comment. I'll bet you $100 instead of the $99 for the set. Huh? I'll give you? I can't, guys. I can't. Then Mr. Mike will be mad at me. Beans are trash here anyways. They're hit and miss. Truth be told. POV build stream? I feel like that would give me more of a headache. You can't blame us, ooh-woo. The chat made me do it. Please don't fire me. Oh no. Does the green Decimite look close to Sonic Green? It's a little bit more saturated. You're seeing it with the light catching it. See, this is a little bit better representation of it. But this is a bit more saturated than the Sonnet. Ever so slightly. The Sonnet leans more to like a more gray or neutral color. IMO. As a Star Wars fan, I love the Galactic Empire set, but I wish it was DSA or Cat. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people wish it was a different profile. That's the common thing that I hear about that set. I'm missing only one of the Star Wars sets myself. It's Boba Fett that I'm missing. I have everything else. Hold on, I'll get you with the hydrate. Halloween stream idea, sub goal for dyeing your hair red. Maybe we'll do a giveaway or something with the sub goal, but nothing too serious. That photo on top left was too much in view? The photo of me and my girlfriend? Oh, it is in view. Oh, whatever. I'm leaving it here. Could you put the Sonic Green? Yes. Let me do all this and I'll grab it for you later. Halloween orange and black theme build stream. Do I have an orange set other than... Oh, I do have one. What happened to us? You guys are all my BFs and GFs here. Come on. But that's my main, you know what I mean? Ultima, no one is. So nice.
2 years, Alexotos.
Lantern, thank you so much for 2 years, dude. I gotta get Gio's permission to date you first, though. That's true, actually. He is Keeb Daddy. That is actually very true, dude. My gym bro, my main. I've heard a lot of similar stories about that. Thank you, Lantern. I again appreciate 2 years of being here, dude. Ever heard someone call their mains their day ones? To me, that doesn't make no sense. What is like the day ones mean? Since day one, that's your fucking parents, bro. What are you talking about? One of your friends being your day one? That doesn't make no sense to me, dude. My ride or die makes a little bit more sense. When people, I've heard people say my day ones. Bro, were you there when you were born? I'm confused. I don't understand the logic behind the day one thing. That's literally your mom, bro. Don't try it. Don't try it. I said to Gio after you rated him, love the parallel vibes with your streams. Gio is honestly a sweetheart, dude. He is such a friendly human being. I definitely vibe with his personality, man. What's up, Tara? Tara, how you doing, dude? Is it Tariq? Am I saying that right? Gio's stream was lit last night. He's really fun to watch. If you guys haven't watched Gio's stream, really fun guy to watch, man. Gio's one of the best. He is, man. He's so much fun to watch. Okay, let's do these stabs. Sounds good, Ultima. Gio is literally one of the relists, dude. Tarek, am I saying that better? I always try to pronounce people's names right. We're using some Wuche Studio stabs, but they're not. I think this is it's not their Aurora stabs or whatever, the ones that hook underneath. This is a different set. I'm not sure what makes this one here different, but they're from Wuche. Kaneki sent these over, actually. They're really pretty color though. They're kind of like an ink, which is nice. Shout out Gio. Oh damn, I can't. Yeah, we can do a shout out for Gio later. I really want to hang out with Gio one day. I feel like he'd be such a fun guy to hang out with too. WuQ Studios. I think it's pronounced Wuche. I was told it was like Wuche, something like that. Where's Chozo? Chozo knows the pronunciation or something. Have you reviewed keyboard photos last Sunday stream? I haven't finished watching the VOD. If you missed, okay, dude, if you missed the photo review part of the stream on Sunday, so nice, and you're planning on watching it,
you are going to send
treat,
me
dude.
feet pics in my 6th month.
I meant 6th year. Huh? But if you have not seen the photo review, dude, there's some really funny moments. And Kit, thank you so much for the raid of 14, dude. Thank you. What's going on with you, dude? How was your stream? Fueled, yeah, they're very similar to what roses are. That's for sure. F for feet pics? Guys, what's with you guys in the feet stuff? You know, guys, I don't even have good feet, all right? I fucking love the Vero pics. They're so good. Yeah, they turned out really, really nice. I think that had to be it didn't do as well as I thought it would do on social media, but I don't really give a fuck. Those were probably one of my favorite boards to take photos of. Olivia just looks really good on camera. GMK Olivia has this certain how can I put this? It kind of the alphas kind of glow, and then it kind of gets bordered by the colors, the mod colors. It's a really pretty kit to take photos of. You asked what desk mat I had on the Shelby. It's a mat from Japanese artist pop-up shop. Oh, is it not available anymore? Can I have some keyboard feet pics? Listen here, guys. I want my Alexotos. Listen here, guys. Let's see, where is my screwdriver kit? Listen here. No feet pics for anybody today. I'm sad I discovered my KT Roses order got canceled by the vendor without giving a reason. Which vendor canceled it? Maybe they ran out, honestly. Little tip for you though, Dane Keebs has them. Another tip, this is just 24/7 Lo-Fi Girl. Most of the Akko switches that I've been using are the same pretty much molds from K2T. Does Stupid Bullets have them too? Maybe Stupid Bullets has them. Mr. Bullets, we love that guy. But you could also just like opt to get some Akko switches. That could also be a great alternative. Oh, does Alpha Keys have more now? But Akko switches work great. The origin of Alexotos, the name. It's when I thought it was edgy for picking the name Odos in World of Warcraft because it was a Greek god that stormed heaven and failed. And then I tried playing other games with the name Odos, but everyone used that name. So I just picked Alexotos, and then I just kind of stuck with Alexotos. That is the cringe. Because I was one of those edgy kids and I'm like, bro, this is the coolest name ever. OTOS, it's so short, plus it means a Greek god. It's like a variation of the Greek god's name. Greek titan, rather. But yeah, it's whatever. Not a WoW reference. I kind of miss the game. Kind of don't. I don't know. WoW is just something I'm just not as into anymore. The game changed too much for me, and then like the people that I played with like all stopped, and I can't be arsed to like meet new people in the game now. So I kind of quit, and then also Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria were like the last two expansions I really enjoyed. And then it kind of got weird, and then the game changed so much to the point where it didn't feel like the same game I was playing. Yeah, Wrath Classic looks appealing, but I don't know how badly I want to play just to experience what I did in like Wrath of Lich King. Like I really don't know how badly I need to be playing. Have 69 of their names, so your name is great. Thank you, dude. I only mention WoW because my buddy in crime and the Keep stuff is still in the WoW. A lot of people are. It's still a very big game. I think a lot of people still really enjoy playing World of Warcraft. When I need to sleep, I load up WoW and nod off so fast. Yikes. Yo, Beige Lad, you're spitting some fire, dude. That's disrespectful. Beige Lad, did you end up liking the sequence? I want to know your thoughts and your feelings about it. The idea of going back to WoW is always more exciting than actually going back to WoW. I kind of disagree, at least from my perspective. I think I'm just completely over MMOs. And you know why? Even to a degree, like Destiny's only fun because I can do stuff solo. I don't want to be arsed to go find people to go raid with to get good stuff. And I think that's the only reason I just don't want to play these type of games. Like I don't have the level of commitment anymore, nor the will to socialize with like people just to play a video game. And I feel like it's a huge commitment. And if you have the friends to do it, that's one thing. But otherwise, it's too much of a commitment, dude. Dude, I love the sequence. It's actually really nice. Thanks for, thanks. Little case ping, but gonna pop, get something to pop in behind it all. Maybe some, what's it called? Yeah, the sequence has a little bit. Maybe some, polyfill. Yeah. Even right now, like, I've been playing a little bit of MapleStory again. Thanks to BTZ. But there's not really much I'm into like for video games. Destiny, a little bit, to a certain degree. Yeah, these are really cute on this. Come on. Mabinogi? No, my friends when I was younger, my friends all got into that game. Did you use polyfill on that board I built last night? Fixed about all the ping. Polyfill is 1000% the easiest and cleanest way to get your case fixed up a little bit. It's cheap. Plus, I find with polyfill, you don't have to worry about distorting the case's natural sound as much. I'm stoked about PlayStation games being released. So, okay, speaking of which, is Last of Us available on PC yet? I haven't looked. Every single time I think of PlayStation, I'm like, oh yeah, Last of Us is the only game I really feel like playing. But I just don't know if it's been released on PC yet. Next year, man, it's like nothing good to play. I think early access is literally just a $10 price difference. It's like an incentive to buy now, I suppose. When's Diablo 4 come out? God of War, I didn't really own a PlayStation. I owned up to PlayStation 2, I think. And then we stopped buying PlayStation stuff. But I've never tried a lot. I've actually missed out on a lot of the, what's it called? God, why is this one here not going in nice? Okay, I'll move you to the side. Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo's pretty cool. I missed out on a lot of PlayStation games. I never really had many of them growing up. Alright, dude. I am like struggling with this Switch right now. There we go. These days I'm just playing indie gems out there. Yeah, I agree with Duno. Like, these days, some indie games are pretty much the only thing I'm really playing. Need for Speed Underground 2? Good game still. Do love me some Need for Speed. Oh my goodness, some of these switches ain't want to go in. Okay, I think this one here goes here anyways. I think. I don't know if it's the pink robins that are a little bit tighter, but Hades is really fun. I have enough illegally copied PS2 games to put me in jail for 3 generations. Huh? I've been playing Death's Door. It's such a cute little Dark Souls vibe. Oh wait, Death's Door? That sounds kind of fun. If it's Dark Souls-like. Oh, let me see this. Elden Ring was probably the only game I kind of got really into. What's it called? Death's Door? Well, it's on sale too. Oh, this is cute. I'm gonna leave this open. Maybe I'll pick this up. Somebody stole my Swift 65 and now my whole rig has been ruined? Like off your balcony? Or how'd they steal it from you? The Freebird seems to come with a silicone mat that goes on the bottom. So we'll see. It's low key. The packaging's cute for this. Ah, that sucks, man. It's just, I don't know. It's so fucked up. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, dude. I can definitely see how that would put like a damper on your week. They don't have originals in my home country, so they just duped a whole bunch and sold them for $5. Oh gosh. Traveling to Chicago from Minneapolis and listening to your stream. Thanks as always, Alex. Love you. Wara. Enjoy the travels, my friend. Stay safe. I mean, group buy means that depending on the customers, if it gets funded or not, then once it's done, like funding, that's when production starts. Pre-orders typically are the production started and you're just reserving slots. Usually you get a cheaper price for being in a group buy because you're taking a risk and you're waiting longer and you're helping fund. So you're reducing the overhead capital spend like from a company. So let's just say Quality wants to do a group buy for this cable. And he doesn't have the money for it, but he developed a cable. He wants to get this mass produced. 100 people want it. He collects $10 from everyone. All that money gets submitted to the vendors. Whatever he takes his cut for, running it and being the artist behind it. But with a pre-order, the company's already put their money and they've I guess procured a little bit of a risk. But that's pretty much it. Compliment for Yoshi. Yoshi, I would take any risk for you. Okay, maybe not like anything, but I would take a lot of risks for you. Hopefully you're having a great day today, dude. Love you, man. As always. I saw your Zoom TKL VOD. I'm so excited. Thank you for doing the build because I was so confused what the gradient backplate was going to look like. Yeah, I think I needed to see it in person too to like really appreciate the gradient on it. These are lubed pink robins. It's the same ones I used on the was it the Savage? No, what the fuck was it? Brutal 65 V2. Mustache Zoom? The better or scuffed? Scuffed. Oh wait. I hit better for you. We're gonna jump to scuffed. Hold on, I got you. I got the matcha lattes V2 and I didn't like the short travel distance. Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to like find your vibe with like, you know, those kind of things. You know what I mean? Zoom butt view? Huh? Gosh. Dude, I don't know what is with some of these switches today, but the ones I didn't already mount are just like, maybe it's the plate. I think the plate is just a slight bit tough. Can we see the back of the Zoom? Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys right now. That's what that gradient looks like. It's really pretty. It does look really good. I love mechanical keyboards. What's going on, hybrid? Half plate with long poles or regular poles? That's tough. With plateless builds, I don't mind long poles because it has a deeper sound profile usually. A thing of beauty, yet is really pretty. I apologize if today I'm a little bit slower, by the way, guys, again, just because my head's still kind of pounding. These switch remind you of how Texie feel with the plate. Is this Texie? Are these Texie manufactured? I don't know, but sometimes Texie is tough to put in the plate too. And I can tell you, I already know why they're tough to put in the plate. They on their molds, see this, actually, let's just see if I can get this close. See this right over here? Do I have like a pair of tweezers I can show you guys with? Here, I'll do this. See these like little bumps over here? These two things? These stick out more on some switches and cause it caused like the whole plate to not just want to work. Aphion? So maybe this is the thing I don't like. I'm not too sure. Sorry, I blame Texie there, but that was just me like blaming, I guess. But maybe it's these guys, the Aphion ones. I seem to notice a trend with, maybe it's this brand that has that. Last Zoom question out of me, I promise. Oh no, you can ask as many questions as you want. How are you feeling after using the Zoom for a little bit? I mean, I've used it for the entire day today, and I like it more than when I actually typed on it yesterday, if that makes any sense. What's the purpose of the switch stabilizer thing if you already have most of the switches in? Still, sometimes like the plate will bend down and you got to support it somehow. I don't know if I did this right, but you know, let's just pop them in. You still have to support them. It's kind of a weird niche problem with sometimes with like certain switches just being like super, super tight in certain builds that doesn't really allow you to clamp things down. Which can be pretty odd. James the IT guy.
You never let me share when I subbed, but we're still here, BB.
Wait, he didn't let you share in the past or like right now? What's going on, man? Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you using that here. Thank you, dude. More important to you with flexible plates. Yes, imagine using a flexible plate like polycarbonate or palm where the thing's just like bouncing everywhere. Oh yeah, sometimes you like if you sub and want the message to be like broadcast it, you kind of have to like refresh the page, oddly enough. Come on, O-rings. Okay, let's put these O-rings on. Wait, is there not enough O-rings for this? And this O-ring's kind of deformed. I hate to say, guys, this is like an 8 ring. This ain't an O-ring. This looks like a piece of O-ring gut just kind of tangled up on itself. It's an infinity sign. So nice. Cannoli, thank you so much for your tier 1, dude. Appreciate you, man. It's a peanut ring. So how many scoop points are there? There's 4. Okay, so there should be enough, right? Keyword should be. I feel like I'm short some O-rings though. Am I? No, I have enough. Just we have the weird one over here. Okay, I'll figure out this one here. That's an infinity ring? Yeah. Do you happen to have a ranking of the boards you've built / own? Or that would be too harsh? I don't think it would be harsh if we did it in certain lights. Meaning, like, I think that if we're careful about how we like do our rankings or kind of whatever we want to call it, because I feel like if we just did it and I was just kind of like I didn't explain things, I feel like then it can get pretty weird. It might feel a bit toxic in some degree. But I don't have one per se. I've been keeping tabs on what I like and dislike. And I seem to have an infinity to O-ring style keyboards. Oh, I need the short ones, not the long ones. The long ones are for the case. How's my day? It was very productive. I mean, like I said, this week has been like just super productive, but I have a headache now and kind of putting a damper on my day, unfortunately. Ever so slightly. Non-keep question. Who did the art on the skate deck behind you? So the art is by Archetype. I don't know who at their studio did it, but it is from Archetype Design. Pretty cool people. Just watch the Apex cinematic, super cool. You're talking about the new character release? Man, I kind of wanted to play Apex tonight, but if I have a headache, I don't think it's a good idea. Oh, I was about to say, where's the daughter board go? My opinion on the January, excellent keyboard. The polycarbonate was super clean on it. I genuinely enjoyed my time with that. I wish I got to keep it. But amazing, amazing keyboard. I really, like I said, I really liked it. All right. Pretty simple put together here. No real glaring issues. Same art from his Deskpad series regarding the skateboard. Oh, yeah. Okay, these. See these things? These are where the plugs go in, so like the anode doesn't get inside the thread holes. But no one took them out. That's great to hear. I'm getting the steel blue variant. Ooh, I hope you like it. Alex, do you have a commission you were super sad to send back to a client? There are so many, man. There are so many commissions where I'm just like, I wish this was mine. But dude, more times than I can count, man. More times than I can possibly count that happens. I hope this one here's long enough. Which plate fork is the best? They're all good. I don't think there's like an objectively best or worst plate fork. They're all like pretty much on the same level. They all do their job. I think the one that I was most sad to send back like ever had to be that. I think it had to be that Geon F2 that I did for one of my clients. Because that thing sounded so good, and I was pretty sad and pretty bummed to have to send that one there back. That was a good little keyboard. Well, TKL. My opinion on the Sonnet, I love my Sonnet. It's probably my most used keyboard other than the Kohaku. I will be doing some more Sonnet builds for you guys. Mode was kind enough to send over a few more PCBs and plates, I believe. So I'll probably do a few more Sonnet builds for you guys in the near future here, as well as do some other content on the Sonnets. Was the Kohaku your personal keyboard or client's? The Kohaku is a personal one. Have you ever tried to buy a commission from a client? No. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. I would never want to build something and then make it feel like... This is how I view that. I feel like if I were to ask a client, like, yo, I really like this keyboard, can I buy it off of you? I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. And it kind of puts pressure on them to give me like an answer they don't want to tell me. Like, it's hard to say no. You know, I already know that. So I feel like it's pretty disrespectful to ask a client that. It's also a power dynamic thing. Yeah, and I have the board in my possession, so I feel like it's it's like a it's just weird. Oh wait, did we want to use this silicone thing? Let's try it. I love the Kohaku. The spacebar is perfect. Yeah, that has to be my favorite spacebar on any keyboard that I own. It's been a minute. What's going on, Matt? All right, it's plugged in. It's a bit of a shorter keyboard stream today, but again, not really much I can do. My head is killing me today. Yeah, I think it's not also professional to ask too. Like, imagine, right? Like, imagine like you send something off to me, you're excited to get it back, and then I hit you with a, hey, I'm really liking this keyboard, can I buy it off of you? And then you have to give me some, like, you obviously don't want to sell it, but then you have to give me an answer being like, oh, listen, like, not really, like, this means you have to think of something to say. And then I also have it in my possession, so it's like, you have to be super nice about it. So yeah, I would never do that. I think I said, I think that's super disrespectful. 10,000? If you build me another one, then sure. Yeah. If you buy another one for yourself, then you can keep this one. What's a good 60 to 65 to snag at the moment? QK60. Or the Snake. If you like the sequence, maybe you'll like the Snake. The Snake I'm making a point of using like whenever I can. I worry that this is going to be a bit resonant. Okay, let's put the keycaps on. I worry this is going to be a bit resonant, like a bit metallic-y. I feel like a polycarbonate plate would have been a better choice for this. a more plastic plate with the top mount. We shall see. Cool. God of wavy hair care advice. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. How are you doing today? How often do you get sent protos? Have to send protos back? I've been very fortunate. More in the past, I'd say more often I got to keep them. But in the future, like currently, believe it or not, like I don't really keep all that many prototypes. I'd say it's lately it's like a 50-50 type thing. Oh, we're not using 7U. It really depends. Like I don't want to lie to you guys and say like I get to keep all of them, because that'd be cool if I got to keep all of them, but it depends. Really depends on what's going on. God, which fucking spacebar is it? Fan hair flippin-tastic. I'm glad, my friend. It's going well for me. We're just building a keyboard today, taking our sweet time. The Tiger 80 Lite, yeah, they let me keep that one there. KWD fans, for the most part, I think has let me keep like almost everything. I'm pretty positive. How much time do you think you spent on keyboards overall? Too much. Too much of my life. But I enjoy every second of it though. I genuinely enjoy this hobby. It does support 7U, I just didn't build it with 7U. Page up, maybe we'll put here. PBT fans, Kabuki Cho? I've not seen that. Oh gosh, I hate dropping things. Okay, this we don't need, this we don't need. There's a lot of pieces to this keycap set, so trying our best. Yeah, I'm hearing a bit of resonance too. We'll see. I don't want to judge it too quickly though, because I've heard keyboards resonate and you put the keycaps on them and it sounds completely different. So I don't want to judge this like right this instant without having all the keycaps on it first. Is looking hot? Ooh, maybe I'll have to take a look. DCX, I have not. I've seen photos and I can't seem to get over the, this is a personal thing, but I can't seem to get over the what's it called? The text on the modifiers. They don't look very good. Yeah, shift and stuff. So that's what's keeping me from even like making a purchase just to take a look at them. So again, I don't know how important it is to you guys, but the kernings, yeah. We might have to do something, but I don't know if it's good keyboard design to have to mod it to the point where you're force breaking it. Perhaps that should have been looked at prior. We'll see though. Overall, the design's not too bad. It doesn't stray too far off from the last one, which I didn't mind, the Freebird design. I can't seem to get over you. Testy. Thank you, dude. Maybe Drop will send you over a set for review. I honestly don't think they would. I haven't been quite keen on... Oh, this goes in the one beside it? On like... not being positive towards their products. I've just been very critical about their products because of like who they are in the community. So I don't know, I don't think they'd be too keen on sending me anything, to be completely honest with you. Fuck, where's my mode? Didn't I use it last night too? Probably put everything back in my little compartment here. Oh, it's right here. It literally is in my compartment. Drop sus. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really into their product line. There's nothing really they have that I want or need. Like, at all. I feel like that was supposed to go there. Oh, let's leave this in here. Is this supposed to be like a 1U and a 1U thing? How does this work? Are these supposed to be 3 1Us over here? Is that what we're supposed to do for this? This is called GMK Nautilus. It's 2 1.5Us. I don't think that'll fit here though, will it? Will 2 1.5Us fit here? Because that doesn't seem to fit there. Now this goes here, but I think we do have to use 3 1Us. I think that's what this layout calls for technically. We need one more switch. Yeah, they have a little blocker there, so I don't think we can fit all of the 2 1.5Us. All right, let's put one more switch in here. Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, well, let's figure out what this is for. Ooh, I like this button, hack. Let's put you right here. Scratch that at least a minute or two behind. Damn. What happened, Fira? What are you behind on? Yeah, I think it's 3 1Us. I think that makes sense to a certain degree. I don't know how much I like it though. Like, do you guys like having 1Us over there? I think to me it looks a bit silly or odd. Yeah, it is 3 1Us, but to each their own. Have you ever done a collection showcase? I have never done that, no. Is that something you guys want to see? Maybe one day we just sit down and go through... Oh, this is not the right profile. Maybe one day we just go through everything that we have and see what's up. That could be kind of fun, I guess. See what's left in the collection. What I use more often, maybe. I feel like that would need some planning though, because there's a lot of boards and I think I would just make a mess. My stream delayed minutes. Oh, refresh. I'm pretty sure if you just refresh, it should like come back to normal, no? Oh, here. No, this is not a 1U. All right. Getting there, we're getting there. The product page shows 2 1.5s. I don't think physically 2 1.5s can even fit here because of that blocker there. So maybe is that misrepresenting the product then? I like your price to sound comparisons on YouTube Shorts. I like them too, but people get really fucking up in arms about that. This is a prototype, by the way, though, guys. So I don't know. Oh, there is a supported layout for this though, with the 1Us. Oh, no, 7U uses the 2 1.5s or 1.25s. Or is it 1.5s? Yeah, 7U uses that, I think. Wait, no. I think. Maybe solder only? No, I don't even think they have a solderable option. But I think it's 7U that uses the other variables for this. Yeah, because this goes here like that. That works. Hello, fellow Torontonian here. Are there any in-person keyboard shops in the city? Bro, I wish there was. Honestly, I would go crazy for those too. Komikaze, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good day today. I really do wish there was in-person shops though. I would be all about those. It sounds really fun. When I can see the product photos show a bottom row that doesn't exist, it could be because the plate isn't like a different. I don't know. That's confusing. Have you ever been approached by a keyboard maker that does clones? I have. Without saying too much, because I don't really want to get into this story all that much, I've been approached by, not makers, but I guess they are makers. I have no idea what to classify them as, but I have been approached by like manufacturers that make the fake stuff. Happens quite often, actually, more than you'd think. And they'll ask usually if I want to take a look at their products, not even to sell, just because they want to show off their like manufacturing. But a lot of time it's all fake goods, or it's all clones, not fake. It's real items. Tiny did make a shop, yeah. But yeah, that happens quite often, believe it or not. Oh, I should have used yellow arrows there. What's going on, Zeffy? To show off their clones? Yeah, it's like they want me to like take a look and show off to get more people to use them as manufacturers. But that's the extent of how like people approach me regarding that stuff. It's never been like a designer, tell you that much. Because I think I would have told you guys those stories. Why don't you make a keyboard shop for Toronto? I actually want to. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do that. Have any idea how the raffle for the Vero works? I would join their Discord and ask. Because off the top of my head, I can't really remember Humbit. I think that would be really cool. Because then I can transition from like streaming all day to at least doing that for part of the day too. And I think that would be really fun. Yeah, doing some like in-person thing. Maybe I can even do like streams there with people. So I think that would be really, really fun. Don't you guys? God, there's so many keycaps to this. I would fly over to Toronto to try. I think, like I said, I think it would legitimately be like a blast to do. Then do podcast there with Tim and Angel. Oh, that's from that set. Yeah, dude, that would be really fun. You can sell out your extra parts that you don't need. I wouldn't even sell extra stuff like that. I think if I was to do a shop... Okay. Without saying too much, I think my idea would still carry over from what I do here. I would want to do in person. Meaning I think I would want to create a place where it's community first. If that makes literally any sense at all. Don't tell me I'm missing keycaps for this set. Or are they just like jumbled up everywhere else here? There's F7. There's my delete key. So I think that would be really cool. I honestly do though. Let's just move alts. All right, let's see, what are we missing here? The 8 key. There's F10. You know what? You know, I actually think I might be missing 1 or 2 keycaps from this. Because this set fell when I was originally cleaning up. This set like spilled out. So this could be possibly missing 1 or 2 keycaps. Oh no, we got them all. Whew. What desk does he use? I use the Eckenbachen from IKEA, believe it or not. It's super good. It's legitimately so good. Fuck, now I'm getting all these. Okay, I can't seem to find all the right profiles here. So we're just gonna toss on any profile here that matches. It doesn't really matter. However, some people were actually complaining about what I put on like the sides when I just don't feel like spending the entire stream looking for a keycap. So to those people, suck it up. It's literally not that big of a deal. There's a little gaming cafe at Shepherd and Young that's been the brink of going out of business for years. Gaming cafes, to me, are a business model that's low-key kind of doomed to fail unless you're running events out of that. I think you have to like have the mindset of like doing events and like making it a fun place rather than just sticking computers in a room and hoping to God like people come and play video games there. So you need to like have some sort of idea of how to get more people in your shop. Like, I've been to gaming cafes. They're honestly like the really janky ones. They're not fun to be in. I'll tell you right now. It feels like you're just doing something illegal. It's really weird. It's so weird, dude. They feel like you're just kind of being in this sketch area. Actually, this is nice with Nautilus on it. Yeah, like certain demographics. Here in Canada, like I don't like the vibe from gaming cafes. Unless it's a little bit more upscale and there's like actually events running and I don't know, like the ones I've been to, it's like you're side by side with people. Like it's not a fun vibe. Okay, let's see what this sounds like now. So this is the Freebird. We'll go over this quickly again. This is the Freebird75. This was sent to me by KFA. They wanted to know if I want to take a look at it. Exact same aesthetic as the Freebird's TKL. I wish I had the TKL with me so I could show you guys some of the differences if there's any. The side profile is not bad. Here's the thing about the side profile, right? It's not bad. It honestly isn't terrible. I think the thing that makes this jarring is this solid line when this kind of bumps up. Again, it's not terrible. However, I will say that the Freebird kind of loses some of its appeal when you just realize like they're just cuts over here and the bottom's super boring. Like I know some people don't give a shit about the bottom of a keyboard, but I feel like this is kind of where this hits its weak point, is it just has a basic bottom. I know that cost might be a factor here. But you can also, there's a drawback to that basic bottom too, which we're going to see soon too. But yeah, not too bad. A little Freebird symbol over here. Again, there is a little bit of a curve. Wouldn't say a cherry lip per se. But it makes the front of the keyboard a bit softer to rest your wrists on. If they touch, that is. Let's see what this sounds like. We're using Pink Robins. This is the burger mount top. They did not provide an O-ring for this at all. So let's see what this sounds like. I don't know what this is going to be, but I think this is going to be a bit resonant. All right, let's open up a notepad, shall we? Yeah, the resonance is a little bit much. Again, like, yes, I could do a force break. We could add foam to this. We could like do all these out of the box mods. But is that really like a fair way to look at this keyboard? Because that's kind of where I struggle with, right? Like, do we do, like, if it was my own keyboard and I got it and, like, we're trying to make it sound good because the keyboard's already out and it's already a thing that's available, but, like, this is a prototype. I don't know if it's something I truly want to commit myself to of, like, modding the shit out of prototypes, you know? I know I've done it once or twice in the past, but I've always felt guilty about doing so. Modding is part of the hobby. However, I do believe in a consumer experience where the keyboard should at least have a little bit of a not resonant type thing. It should sound good when you're buying it, especially now that so many keyboards have come out. Like, it's been like 7 or 8 keyboards a month, I swear to God. Yeah, and I feel like those mods could be integrated into the keyboard already. Like, if they know there's contact between the top and the bottom case here, I personally think it's a wise idea to just add maybe some sort of silicone or some sort of tape or, you know, like some sort of pre-done mod. But did you guys want me to give force breaking a try? Do we want to try a force break mod on this? Do I have like some tape or something I can use? It has those tabs on the side of the line, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. We could force break it. We could see if it helps at all. If your headache isn't too bad. Oh, it's starting to wear off a little bit. All right, let's force break it. Maybe that's something Keebs for All can apply to this, is some sort of additional modding materials in the box, or perhaps have it pre-applied. More options is never a bad thing in your purchase. So I don't know, I think it's important to have more options. Opinions on the XOX? Dude, the XOX holds a special place in my heart. I don't know why I loved that keyboard so much. Like I said, it didn't excel at making anything like too amazing, but it was just a good little keyboard, man. I liked it. It was like I said, it didn't stand out, like, it wasn't like my favorite sound and my favorite feeling. It just overall was such a good board. Let's see. Let's see if the force break mod helps at all. I'm gonna go see if I have any, like, oh, I got an idea. These are not too bad for using for force break. You know the shit that you get in the stabilizers? I'm glad you have such positive opinions. Thank you. These are actually so handy for this. I want to raise an insurance. Manoli, I ensure that you'll always have a good time being with me. I'm not afraid to unionize. You know what, Noli? You know what? Hi, Manoli. I love you. I hope you're having a great day. If you guys haven't, Manoli's doing some great things on YouTube. Some really fun shit. And I appreciate Manoli visuals. I do. You can, but I don't have any switch films or anything like that. And the adhesive stuff's just easier to work with. Yeah, these are so great. We're gonna put a few of these on. I'm just putting these here because I think this is also maybe an area that needs to be kind of looked at when we're doing this. There is a downside to force breaking, which is it could extend the gap a little bit. So we'll see. Shouldn't there already be applied near the screw holes? Or shouldn't they be applied? I mean, here's also where a piece of metal contacts this as well, the top and the bottom. So I want to apply it near the screw holes plus over here. I find with this design where it makes it align, that can add some of that, you know, that sound profile that people don't like. I didn't realize someone was selling pre-cut force brake. These are stab pads that come in all the stabilizers that I usually just throw away. This is what I save these for force brake mods. Oh, I don't think I have enough. Oh well. These are just stab pads. If you guys ever don't know what to do with these things, you can cut these up and use them for a force brake mod. It's actually big brain. I think I'm just gonna remove one from over there and just put it to the bottom. It's so big brain, dude. Trade secret. What exactly is force brake again? Force brake is just basically making the bottom and the top, like you force them to not have contact. All right, let's see now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe this helps. Again, would like these to be inside the keyboard already. If this helps a lot, which I think it will, perhaps Keebsfrol can I just get some of these done and put them inside the package. Give owners of the keyboard an option to use this. Little cushion for the pushing. I'm curious to see how much this affects the seam on the side. You can also use extra parts in switch films. Yeah, also, if you guys have the Wu Chase stabilizers, they come with like little Teflon strips for the inside of the stabs. Those work too. Is it true that Boba U4Ts go with FR4? I cannot confirm or deny. I'm not too positive myself. Okay. Now we've force braked it. Okay, that helped. That helped a little bit. Right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the F-Row is way better. There's still a little bit. I think the F-Row is the biggest improvement though. The spacebar sounds nice though. Yeah, it still does sound a bit metallic-y in some areas. But I think it balances out because I think the spacebar is really carrying this. I know someone said they wanted to hear this versus the Sonnet. So let me get the Sonnet for you too. So visually, this is obviously different from the Sonnet. This is non-exploded over here. Whoops, wrong button. So let's see what the Sonnet sounds like versus this guy. Then the Freebird sounds like this. Both are using long pulse switches. Again though, Very different price points. I think there's one piece of foam in my Sonic config right now, which is the mid-plate foam. But this is using the silicone layer at the bottom. Flawless victory. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. I feel like the Freebird definitely, like, it's okay. I think it's pretty good for like 169 or whatever the price is right now. 179, whatever it is outside of its early bird offer. But if you're willing to invest a bit more money, I do think the Sonic's the better buy. Visually as well, it's just a nicer looking keyboard than the Freebird. But again, if you're on, see the seam did expand out a little bit, guys. But you know what? I actually kind of like that more. But the seam did expand out because of the force break mod. As you guys can see, this is why I don't like force break mods. I dislike, because I can definitely see there's a bit of a gap here. You guys might not be able to see it, but there is a little bit of a gap now. And again, just very different visually. I don't mind either or. I definitely prefer the Sonnet in my opinion, but... This actually looks really good with Nautilus on it. What a pretty looking keyboard. Little section we got here today. Huh? Very pretty. It makes it seem a lot bolder on camera. Yeah. The seam, I have to admit, usually I really fucking hate it, but this actually makes the seam tolerable on this and kind of gives definition to the seam now, where before the seam looked like it was trying too hard to blend in and didn't do a good job of blending in. So now this is a little bit more tolerable visually for me now. I will admit that. This does hit a little bit harder on the higher notes of things too. My man on the grind streaming so much this week. Yeah, we are streaming a crap ton. The spacebar is great on the Freebird though, I have to admit. I actually really like this spacebar. It's giving me some like Kohaku vibes. That has a scuffed voice. Okay though, that was fun looking at this. I think this was a pretty good representation of what we can expect with this board. Would we agree or not agree or disagree? Freebird versus Q1. I do not have the Q1 with me at the moment, unfortunately. Unfortunately, y'all, I do not have that board. It is at my parents' place still. But I think that's really it for today, guys. I'm probably gonna call a little early. I actually wanted to hang out and do like a few more things, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, my head kind of hurts tonight. I appreciate you guys coming out, and I appreciate all the subs and the love you guys have given me tonight. I'll be back literally tomorrow. Tomorrow's should be on Twitch. I think the one we'll do on... I think I'm doing an extra stream today. Like, I think I'm streaming like literally every day. But majority of stuff should be on Twitch this week. Yeah, my head's killing me, so I low-key want to lay down. Is there anyone we can raid? Let me see. Who do I want to raid? I kind of just want to raid... Let's raid a Prees. Or is Stacy doing something? Let's raid Stacy. She's doing something here. She doesn't stream too often. Okay. You guys have a great night. Enjoy Stacy Smash's stream. They're building a Link 65. Wait, those shipped already? Oh yeah, they did. I'm stupid. They have. Enjoy that. I will, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go lay down. Maybe get something to eat. Same time tomorrow. Same time Friday. Same time Saturday. I think we're even doing streams on Saturday, so take care, guys. Life's on a low lately, but I really appreciate your streams. Derek, love you, dude. Appreciate you, and don't forget, man, just keep on the positivity, dude. That's all that matters. Take care, guys.